All right, so what we just said, this plus sign stands for and. It is not the same as these positive integer tiles. So we got 5 positives and we got 4 positives. But remember, this is not 2 positives. This is what? Can anyone tell me? This isn't your homework, Max.
I get to do a dream.
Okay, what is it then? Tell me.
It's -6.
Yeah, it's 2 groups of -3. So how I'm going to draw that is negative, negative, negative. There's one of them. Negative, negative, negative. There's the other group.
Okay.
You're right, though. It is -6. Then we got 7 positives. And 5 more negatives. Yeah! Then if we start trying to simplify the expression, we know that all 5 of these and all 5 of these can cancel each other out. So I'm kind of going to notate that with the pink. Like, this is what I mean about highlighters is really useful. Then, these 4 positives and 4 of these negatives can cancel out. 2 of these positives and 2 of these negatives can cancel out. What are we left with? 5. But wait, it then says, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
There's a trash can here.
Where you can use, oh, there is no trash. Where did my trash can go? Here, use this and I'll take the trash out after lunch. Yeah, just seriously, let's just use this. It's empty, and then I will go take the food trash to the cafeteria. I seriously don't know what that... I'm very confused right now. All right, then it says remove the last number from the expression. So if this wasn't actually here, we're taking away -5. Well, how we would write that is take away -5. What happens when we minus a negative? Addition! Tradition. Max?
After you're done, can you do 359?
Absolutely. I'll probably just pop back there with you. So this becomes addition. We actually have 5 plus 5, and our value of the expression would then be 10. No, thank you. I appreciate that. You guys are more than welcome to work together if you're doing the same thing. Remember before you, so this is before you know what X and Y are. So like literally you can just point an arrow up here if you want. Yes, that's it. You already had it.
I forgot to get some of the
You're fine. Eat food. Everybody take a bite. If it's been a couple minutes since you've taken a bite, take 2. Eat food. We got like 8 minutes left, but we got to eat our food, not just do math. I am just doing math because then during AO, I'm going to eat my food. You're good, dude. Notice what this says first. Read the math notes box. So, if you don't know how to do this problem, reference the math notes box. I think I may have actually put it on 321 or something like that. Or 311 or somewhere. Or it might be on the next homework. Nope, just in the book. Sorry, this is one that I didn't have space to put in your notes. So that math notes box, if you want to look it up in your book, it is on page 143. It is on page 143.
Isn't 143 like the thing Mr. Rogers said? Does it mean like I love you?
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember it.
I think it is because that's what my 4th grade teacher said.
I know this also means I love you. We used to do that like at choir. We'd like throw each other.
Miss Buckle said that.
All right, so we got to keep moving. Keep eating too. Keep eating. George wrote the expression x plus x plus x plus x plus 3 to represent the sequence shown below. I think it's right, right? X and x and x and x and 3. Does his expression make sense? Well, how many x's do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many x's did he write? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this makes sense. Now, I think we could also make this a little bit easier. Do we have to write out x plus x plus x plus x?
No, you can put 4x.
We could just write 4x and 3. Right? So if we wanted to make our life slightly easier, we could write it 4x plus 3. Or it does make sense. Because we have and. Yes. I will pop back there in just a second. So down here, if we want to make this easier, well, I'm going to write it the not as easy way first. J and K and K. JK. Ha ha. 2 J's, 3 K's, and now, if x is 3, I got to come back up here and evaluate what if x is 3. So if x is 3, guys, how we're going to write this, I'm coming back to you guys in just a second. Like I'm going to walk back there. Everyone, Math 7, look at the board. If x is 3, is what they tell us in part C, we replace the x with 3. We call that substitution. And then we'll do that math. So what is 4 times 3? 12. Or we could have done 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, and it would have gotten the same thing. So this tightrope is actually 15 long. I need you to do that down here for J and K, and no, I'm not just kidding. Ha ha ha. It's alright, my jokes are bad. Replace J with 3, replace K with 2. Square root. So that means some number is going to be square rooted, which means if the square, like say I draw a square, if the square has 9 little squares, then what is the edge length of the square, is what it's asking. Yeah, absolutely. So the root, be careful, you're making a rectangle now. You got to make it a square. So not 9 by 9. Here, can I borrow your pencil for a second? There is a square that involves 9 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the root is how long the edge of it is. Yep. There we go. What's up next? Ooh, pull out your Chromebook. I want to show you something that actually I just sent to your mom today, so that before you head home and she talks with you about this, that you say, oh yeah, Mr. Jones and I talked about this today. So I need you to go to CPM homework. We've talked about this a couple times, but now I really want to encourage that when you're doing practice, have your homework out and be ready to go to that site. Eat. If you have food left to eat, eat. We only have a couple minutes left. I will go ahead and finish this problem, but if you don't have time to do it right now since you're eating, it's recorded, right? It's going to go up on my YouTube. So we'll check the 2J and 3K tomorrow. But here, Hudson hint, right? I like to give you guys those reminders. What do we need before we can add or subtract fractions? Common denominators. So if you want to show your work in a quicker way, some of you have started doing this, and I'm okay with this. You show me over here what you're multiplying by, and then you rewrite it. But I need to see your work. I can't just see an answer. That's not enough. So 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 3 is 12. Plus 2 times 4 is 8. I want a 12 on the bottom, so that's good. Once we have common denominators, we keep the common denominator and just add the numerators. And does it say I need to convert it to a mixed number then? No, I can leave it improper right now. So this will have to be 17. In B, it's actually more convenient because I only need to change one of them. Times 2 times 2. So I'll finish out that problem in just a second. Leave you waiting. So Google CP homework help. Then click on yeah. So then click int. Read it. See if it makes sense. If it doesn't, click answer or the next one. So rearrange the like terms together. And what are like terms? Well, if you don't know, you should probably go look up like terms. But like x and y are not like terms. But x and x would be. Right? So if we combine that x and that x, how many x's do we actually have? Yeah, and it's actually easier to see on the paper. So get the advice from the homework help and go back to your paper and you can underline or put boxes around or circles around or whatever helps you sort things. So this would become 7/8 minus 2/8. Keep that common denominator. 7 minus 2, 5. But C and D are different. Are we adding or subtracting? No! They're easier. I know, bad word. Kind of bad word. So we go straight through the top to multiply and straight through the bottom to multiply. That's it. We don't need common denominators. So 3 times 1 is 3. 5 times 3 is 15. I know it's time to get out of here. 4 times 2 straight across the top is 8. 7 times 3 straight across the bottom is 21. All right, have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. My war people, you have wellness today, I believe, don't you? Oh, wait, what is today? Wednesday? Oh, yeah, today's Wednesday.